Peace Reflections, welcome back to my channel. As you can see it on the title, it says the conscious community is a joke, and I'm here to kind of explain my experiences and things that I observe by following the so-called conscious community. So basically, when I first awakened in college, my junior year, I started realizing that religion is BS. I was actually my dad was actually a part of like the Hebrew Israelites, and he would go to like their meetings and stuff like that. So when he approached me with a flyer saying Jesus is black, I was like, oh, okay, that's different, because in my mind, I thought Jesus was white based off the pictures of what I've been seeing and things that we saw in school. Even though I didn't go to a Catholic school, but a lot of people, thought Jesus was white. So to me, I wasn't really religious anyway, but it's been embedded in me as a child to be afraid of something that's supposed to love you or whatever. But whatever. But I was in my room and it was so-called Bible study. I was going along with a YouTube channel that somebody else that I went to school with. He was a Hebrew Israelite, so I kind of connected with him. So I'm just reading along, and in my imagination, I just saw a figure of Jesus. White Jesus was like two swords and just killing all the white people. I immediately closed that book. I'm like, something is not right with this book. And I literally threw it in the chat. I called my dad first and I said, Dad, do you want your Bible back? Because it was his. He was like, no. So I threw that shit in the trash. I threw it in the trash because that's exactly what it was. Trash. So, um, so I just started going on YouTube and just trying to figure out who I am as a black person, who I was. So I started finding all these figures, in a black community in the New York area. Try to find all these teachers, and then like they really have really good messages. I mean, they was bashing the Bible, going super hard on the Bible, and I was just feeling all of it. It really was awakening my mind because it's like, you know, I've been taught a lie my whole life, and it's like they had facts after facts after facts, and all the Hebrew Israelites could do was go back to the Bible to prove the Bible was right, and it's like that's not that's not you prove something's right by going to the same place that they're trying to debunk. But I mean, it is what it is. So my dad, I'm trying to tell my dad at this point, like, Dad, like this whole thing is full of shit, and he just like, yo, what's gotten into you? Da-da-da-da. Like he's just going hard on me now. So now he feels like, at that point in time, he felt like I was disrespecting him because I was disrespecting the Bible. And I'm like, what does two and two have to do with each other? But I mean, I guess when you feel like that is your truth and that is your light, then I mean, you gotta defend it by any means necessary. Just like the Christians, they go hard. I mean, they won't even go hard for their kids or family members or anything. But when it comes to that Jesus guy, they go super hard for them. Super hard. Never met this guy. All they heard was stories, read some of the Bible, and they go super hard for some dude that has never physically came and has presented himself to them. So, I mean, I don't care about anybody's religion. I don't care what you believe in, as long as you're a positive person, that you spread positive energy. I don't care what you believe in. That's all I care about. Like just spread love and light, through your doctrines, whatever. Don't try to force anybody into it because I feel like that's when you're being aggressive, and that's when people like me who know a lot about this doctrine and stuff like that can just go ham sandwich and destroy your whole little universe that you have built, that little that that illusion that you built around this doctrine. So I'm really peaceful when it comes to people like that. I'm cool with Christians, Muslims, anybody. I don't care who you think you are. I'm cool with everybody that's spreading love, light, and positivity and trying to make a change in somebody else's life, some way, somehow, in a positive way. So, uh, so basically, like, I just feel the conscious community is a joke because They sell people products. They do these silly debates about things that don't truly matter to uplift black people. And then on top of that, like they have all these so-called solutions, but they not living the solutions, and they blame you, the black person who is trying to understand, is trying to learn, is trying to really figure out what's the next thing to do to help uplift the community. And all they doing is bashing, 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 bashing. You ain't shit. It's your fault. Da 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 da. That's all you hear. And then they keep you stagnant because they're like, well, if you buy this, if you buy my product, support me. You're supporting the black community. You're supporting black owned businesses. You're doing this. You're doing that. Now I gotta reference my master teacher. Because my master teacher, Nature Boy, he says there's no such thing as the black dollar, and I totally agree. Why? Because if you look on the money, there's no black people on the money. There's all goofy white people on the money. So technically, it's not a black dollar. So you can say, well, we need to circulate money around our community, but you can't say our black dollar because we don't own any physical currency, you know, that we call money. So, and then on top of that, it's like black owned business. All the businesses are owned by the bank, and that's facts. When you get the loans, all that stuff, you are basically occupying that space. The bank owns it, you occupy it by putting your ideas and stuff like all in food and stuff or whatever that you're selling into the building that's owned by the bank. That you could give it a name, but it's still owned by the bank. So I just think that's once I understood that concept, when he sounds like, damn, that makes so much sense. Because even like when us black people go buy Georgia stuff like that, that's not black owned. All that stuff is owned by white corporations, which is the white corporations are owned by the banks. So everybody is owned by the bank. When you get your check, the check is to a bank. It doesn't even say it probably will say the name of the company, and then it will say the name of the bank. So that company works for is owned by the bank. So we don't truly learn this stuff with these so-called teachers because they're trying to get money from you and keep you stagnant at the same time. So when Master Teacher was talking about leaving the country, I thought that was the most beautiful thing I have heard so far on this journey of listening to the so-called people in this conscious community. Because they're not motivating you to do anything besides fight. To get equal quality for a system that was never built for us in the first place. The reason why we even came here to America, the Africans that were already here, was to be property. So I don't understand why are we trying to fit in or at least get at least some of what the Europeans have. I don't want to continue to give my energy to that. Like I was so down for the revolution. I was down with. I'm like, yo, Black Power, da 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 da. I was so with it. I was going hard. Like fuck Whitey, da 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 da. I was on that wave because that was the wave. At least I thought I was. I'm off about uplifting melanated beings on this planet because we have been taught so much bullshit and been miseducated and guided when it comes to our melanin, when it comes to who we truly are as the consciousness that's in these melanated vessels, which are the best vessels to have on this planet because it absorbs all the UVB rays. It absorbs all the electrical magnetic spectrum. It absorbs all of that. From the gamma rays to all the way to radio wave. It absorbs all of that. No sunscreen needed. The melanin is the sunscreen. So, not even knowing just a little bit of that, we hate our skin complexion because we've been taught to hate it. The darker you are, the uglier you are. And that's messed up. Because even our family is teaching that. I remember I was sitting in the sun when I was younger, and I came back into the house, and my mother's mother, she was like, ew, you sit in the sun, you got so black. Now at that time, I had to be like maybe 11, 12. I'm just sitting in the sun. I don't even know anything about the sun. Neither I didn't even feel like I got darker. Like I'm just sitting in the sun. So the fact that she implanted that in my mind, I started wearing hats in the summertime. I started like making sure that I put pants on sometimes in the summertime so my legs won't get tan, just so I could stay a little lighter. Not knowing that she just embedded more self hate into me that I already have in me that I didn't even know existed. So she just kind of confirmed that. So this is the BS that we deal with as melanated people on this realm, and it's messed up, you know. But the conscious community is not helping at all. Like so there's some. I'm not gonna take it all away because there are some beings that are melanated that are helping the black community to become aware, like Colin Kaepernick and all the other athletes or other people that you don't really see that's actually using their like platforms, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on CNN, whether it's other news outlets, media outlets that are making black people, melanated people aware of what's happening, what's going on, like making um, taking information and making it so simple that we can truly understand what's actually happening right now on this planet. That when you watch TV, you go to the Fox News and all that shit, you're not going to get that information. So there are people using their platform to do and give good information about melanated people and to help us, you know, become more aware of what's happening so we can better ourselves by having growth and understanding of what's happening, basically. So shout out to those people. You know, even I'm sitting here just spreading awareness, but at the same time, people don't really care. Some people's like, it ain't happening to me. I'm gonna just do what I want to do. You know, so the conscious community is definitely a joke. They just do things. It's like another form of entertainment. It's like they took you out to church and they are forming another church. Like it's crazy because you got the 42 mod principles, which I think are beautiful. You have this other goofy dude, I forgot his name, who made his own interpretation of the 42 my principles, and they all opinionated. No facts, no nothing. It's nothing like the original. It's all opinionated, and it has nothing to do with nothing. It's like this is the BS that we got to deal with. We have to deal with people's opinion, especially when it comes to like homosexual people. It's like the conscious community is only for straight melanated people, only who don't like gay people, only who only just want entertainment and money, only. Like it was hard to even try to see where I can fit in, but I wasn't meant to fit in. I'm my own light. But at that time, I didn't know. I just wanted to kind of be accepted for who I am, which is melanated. I'm a lesbian and I'm a woman. So you know, it hurt me because I'm like, damn, everybody just bashing gay people. And it's crazy because are we not consciousness? Are we not like just because we are same gender loving, we can't be down with the revolutionary? I can't. We can't hit up crackers together. We can't. Something is completely wrong with me mentally, psychologically, and something is wrong with my spine. Seriously, are we really teaching this shit? And I honestly, this is my own personal opinion. I feel like people who really go hard on homosexuals, they low key are fighting a feeling that they want to try it, or they actually like that and they just really just try to fight this feeling, you know. Because the people that are secure in their sexuality, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Like that's you. Like that's your life. You know, you do what you do. You do what makes you happy. You know, if that makes you happy, boom, you do it. But the fact that they go so hard is really, really, really suspect to me. But the conscious community is only for straight melanated people only. It's not for anybody else. You know, even we donate to like I donated money and all that stuff. Silly of me, because they don't 100% accept me anyway. So they're not gonna use my money for good. They're gonna pay their rent with it. They're gonna eat with it. They're gonna do unnecessary stuff with it. But yet bash me at the same time. Like I'm not in this Now, not sitting here just listening and feeling some type of way, but they don't care though. It's all about that money. Just like the European, it's all about the money. If it's not about green, what we talking about? It's real. So that's basically my opinion of why I think the conscious community is a joke. I'm definitely gonna go in more, but that's just like my little mini rant. And I appreciate y'all. Please subscribe to the channel. Um, this channel was made just for me to help build with y'all and to open up your mind a little bit. You know, if you want to come here with negativity, you can do whatever you want to do. Just know that we always bypass the negativity. It's all about positivity on this channel. Um, I'm always growing. I'm going to continue to make good content to open up everybody's minds that I can and continue to open up my own. Um, I love you guys because I love myself. And till next time, Lucci out.